Well, the weekend has officially begun, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now here's Winslow. Morant finds Winslow. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant missing. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Williamson. Out to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Ball. From the arc. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. And Favors kicks to Holiday. And Derek Favors with the slam.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Morant against Ball. Chalk up 2 there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Holiday inside the line. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Winslow with it. Now defended by Williamson. Jackson trying to break free. Winslow's shot is off. Here's Favors. A putback, and Holiday is right there.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Brooks the pass to Winslow. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. Inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Williamson.
Now Zion plays within the system. And right there, very unselfish.
Ball against Morant. Brooks outside. On the wing, Winslow. Clock at 6. Morant against Ball. And that one's good, Morant. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Ingram. The Grizzlies making the shot. There's the dish to Williamson. Stolen by Winslow. Morant outside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Williamson. Goes back up. And it's Favors laying it in. Favors got 6.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
And stolen by Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
I love whenever Favors attacks the bucket. Knows not many guys are going to be able to stop him down low.
Brooks with it. Favors picks him up. Brooks misses. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. He shoots again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Here's Gutteridge. The kick out to Anderson. Passes to Gutteridge. Just 5 to shoot. It's Anderson with the drive and stolen by Redick. Here's Hart. And the shot goes in.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Jones for 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3 side.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. Leaps for it. To the left side wing. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. 3 on the clock. Second chance shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Okafor is checked in for Nicolo Melli. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones, and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Jackson against Jones. Here's Hart. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Hart's got 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gutteridge. Jones looking for an opening. Clark kicks to Anderson. Clark right side. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pelicans leading by 7. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Okafor. Nice steal from Valanciunas.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Hart, that's good. Hart's got 6 in the quarter. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Good on the shot. Melton's got his first 2 points. Here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And Zo Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Yep, it counts.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Winslow against Ingram. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. Okafor with the steal. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Holiday.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Here is Brooks. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. He kicks to Winslow. New Orleans leading by 9. Over in the corner, Williamson. He dishes it to Holiday. Back to Williamson. Okafor, the pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. Outside, Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
And so it's New Orleans. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Derek Favors had no problems getting going. He had 9 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game right now. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Memphis. Ingram left side. Over Winslow. And it's Ingram missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Valanciunas. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped and stolen by Favors. Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brooks. There's the pass to Morant. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. With the putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Gutteridge. The shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson finds Redick. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Redick's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Melton. He can't hit that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Melton. Changes up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Melton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
He hits the second from the line. New Orleans leading by 12. And here's Holiday. 8 points for him. Here's Redick. They get it back. Here's Hayes. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Jones. To the inside. Here's Clark. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Melly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Jones. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's good for 2. Morant's got 11 points.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Hayes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Hayes hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant with a wide open look. No good from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Offensive rebound. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Redick's got 6 points in the quarter.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
Morant passes to Gutteridge. Here's Jackson, and he comes up with the deuce.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans ahead. as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
You know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Favors. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Morant against Ball. Right side Jackson. And stolen by Favors. The 19-foot shot. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Now, here's Ball.
Come get it, come get it.
Redick surveying the D. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Morant. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Redick kicks to Williamson. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Morant, right side. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from Ball. Pelicans leading by 16. And a deep three from Redick. Rebounded by Jackson.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far. You know, good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Redick, stolen by Brooks. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. Brooks with it. Favors picks him up. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Clark the pass to Valanciunas, and he lays it straight in.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Ball finds Favors. Knocks it loose. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Count it, good.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. It's Morant with the drive. Valanciunas, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now Ball. Dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fires at the elbow. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. Pelicans pull it in. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And it's Ingram missing. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. The drive by Brooks. No good from Clark.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Favors finds Williamson. It's Clark with the rebound.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
To the paint. From deep. Off the mark.
Zion showing great quickness with not only his feet, but his hands as well, defensively.
So to the NBA on. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Andre Drummond is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward spot. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingram's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pelicans.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Offline with his 3. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Holiday goes in. Missed inside.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Pass the ball. Three-pointer. That shot off, and Cleveland will come the other way.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Outside ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Stolen by Holiday. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight. Ball feeling it out a bit. Williamson up top. Passes it to Favors. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Windler. Favors with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And Drummond is right there.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
The pass to Ingram. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Makes it off the glass.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
It's deflected. Pass to Windler. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Sexton. Drummond in the post. Working on Favors. That one falls. Drummond's got 10.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Melly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Garland the pass to Drummond. One-on-one fast break. A nice shot by Melly.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Garland dishes to Drummond. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
And here is Garland. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Vance and Love are the bigs. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And Reddick kicks to Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do. You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. And Okafor slams it in.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And they pick up 2. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
And Holiday, here we go. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Okafor. That shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Windler. Misses the 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Hart. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. Cleveland also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Nance, and Porter subbed in for Garland.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. It's Ingram on the wing. It's off the run and slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about the athleticism from Ingram? Really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
Sexton for 3. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Windler. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Windler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kept alive. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Okafor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Okafor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Ingram.
And the long arms and legs of Ingram.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 12 points, 2 blocks. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle for the lead, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Right side, Sexton. Stolen by Ball. One-on-one fast break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
New Orleans making some changes here. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Back to Osman. Here's Windler. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Jackson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Sexton dishes to Drummond, and that one good. Drummond's got 16 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Down low and stolen by Drummond. Love outside. Puts up a three. Another three for Cleveland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Puts one up from 19. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ingram's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. Let's go. And again, it's Cleveland.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Jackson looking around. Inside and stolen by Drummond. Sexton against Jackson. Goes up. Drummond trying to get himself free. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats. And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in for Melly. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Garland, no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Garland kicks to Love. Here's the three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Love in at the small forward. Here's Ball. And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Ball. Okafor's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans. The Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Hayes with the steal. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Finished off the break. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Garland dishes to Porter. Feeds to Thompson. Count that bucket.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. Out to the right wing. Hart the pass to Ball. Porter with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. There's Garland. The rebound by Holiday. Pelicans leading by 6. To the middle. Hayes finds Okafor. Comes up empty down low. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Dishes it to Hayes. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Windler's checked in. Porter with the steal. And they're on the break. Goes up. And finished off by Porter.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Hayes. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Josh Hart. Then for the Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for Nance. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home, exposes the defense there.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And it's Ball penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Holiday goes in. Williamson kicks to Redick. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Thompson misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Outside Ball. Williamson trying to free himself up. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Thompson passes to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Drummond. Slammed home and he dropped. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I'd like to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Sexton, count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Holiday. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Can't connect. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. That was... And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant surveying the D. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Sexton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
From 15 feet away, Love with the bucket.
And there's a nice rhythm to Love's jump shot. In control and on target.
Pass to Morant. Nice D from Sexton. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Stolen by Winslow. Morant with a wide open look. Brooks. Great positioning on the putback.
What an active player Brooks is. I mean, he does an awesome job there fighting to keep this possession alive.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. And here's Love from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. And it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He was all alone on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Morant with it, picked up by Thompson. Morant kicks to Jackson. And the pass to Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Now, here's Garland. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Nance. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Jones lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Garland. To the inside. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis leading. Passes it to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Garland dishes to Drummond. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
And you can't forget about the fancy dunking ability of Drummond. He just knows how to do some special things when he gets up in the air.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Gutteridge the pass to Jones. He gets that one. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Down low. Garland with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Osman the pass to Porter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Jones. Deflects the pass.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Now, here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Anderson. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, man, the coaching staff wants Anderson to be aggressive. They know he can hit this shot when he's given a chance.
Nance finds Love. To the paint. Here's Garland. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Terrific effort by Love. I mean, he's been showing us this since high school. I mean, the combination of rebounding, the scoring ability.
Here's Melton. Anderson outside. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Jones, and the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away. The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's Melton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Melton's got his first bucket of the night. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Listen, you better keep Love away from the boards. He's amazing at timing these putback dunks.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Melton passes to Clark. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Melton. On the wing, Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
The pass to Gutterich. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Love for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Gutterich. And good that time. Gutterich has got 5 points in the quarter.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Out left to the wing. Here's Windler. Brooks covering. Shot clock at 3. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Jackson. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gutterich can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Keeps it alive. Here's Thompson. Dishes it to Sexton. Now Love. He has 6. No good, unable to end this run.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Gutterich. Defended by Drummond. Morant outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage now.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Cavaliers trailing. Tristan Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. And Valanciunas penetrating. They double him with Drummond. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender thanks to his long arms.
Kicks it out to Love. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Sexton penetrating. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Sexton for 3. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Right side, Sexton. Drummond working against Valanciunas. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Sexton against Morant. Inside, here's Jackson. And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant left side. Anderson outside. Now here's Morant. He has 6. And that one, good. 8 points for John Morant. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Here's Thompson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Morant passes to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Morant outside. From downtown, Porter pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Darius Garland picks one up.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Melton. Morant outside. Shoots over Garland. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. John Morant, he's out there with Winslow. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
Oh, Finished off by the big man. The 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Sexton against Morant. And Drummond throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Morant. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Drummond dishes to Sexton. Drummond in the post. Guarded by Morant.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Grizzlies shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Clark kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Garland dishes to Drummond, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, come on. This guy is a walking nightly double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Here's Valanciunas. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the right side. Morant against Love. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Winslow. Defense is right there. Fires the 3. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got his 3rd assist on the night.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And here's Love from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Up top, Morant. Defended by Sexton.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
And stolen by Sexton. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Drummond, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Memphis called for the foul. That free throw, no good. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Well, wide open look for Love. And the 3 off target.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connecting.
Jackson dishes to Winslow. Pass to Brooks. Morant against Thompson. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up. I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Sexton against Morant. Down low, stolen by Thompson. And here's Love from the arc. They get it again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. Jackson kicks to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 13. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. The dish now to Exum. It's stolen by Allen. No good with the layup. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Mississippi River and the sky. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Morant drives in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Morant. They grab their own miss. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Brooks against Holiday. Just 3 to shoot. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Now Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Williamson with it. Already down by Jackson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Now here's Jackson. And here's Morant. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Ingram, a beautiful reverse layup.
I like the fact that Ingram not standing around watching there, guys, working hard to get something out of that possession.
Can they get it? Morant kicks to Valanciunas. The baseline jumper goes down. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Favors. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside for Jackson. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. So he gets them both. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Hart. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Gutterich. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Hart the pass to Okafor. Some solid defense from Clark.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Gutteridge. Over Hart. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Jackson drives in. Outside for Reddick. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. It's Reddick on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot goes down.
You know, Reddick has a solid in-between game, and I like seeing him work that shot into his game from time to time.
Memphis moving it around. The pass to Melton. And another turnover here by Memphis. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Hart the pass to Hayes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Melton. Count it. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Hart. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's Hart. Anderson with the block. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4th spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Hart, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Williamson. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Ingram attacking. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Here's Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got his 2nd bucket. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Back to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. That one goes. Count it.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Ball finds Williamson.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Ingram against Winslow. Back to Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. Here's Hayes. Ingram at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. 59 seconds left in the first half. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Holiday looking for an opening. Now the dish to Williamson. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Stolen by Ball. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Floats it up for Williamson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Williamson. The Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Offensive rebound. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Melton. And so it's New Orleans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 14.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Favors. 8 points for him. Here's Williamson. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Ball against Morant. The kick out to Holiday. Williamson looking it over. Count it. Williamson's got 10.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Morant against Holiday. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Melton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
It's stolen by Jones. Favors finds Ball. Back to Favors. It's Clark with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Melton's shot is good. Pelicans leading by 15. Right side, Ball. Here's Hart. Ball, the pass to Melly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Redick for 3. Here's Favors. Goes back up.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
The Pelicans have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And so Favors nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jones kicks to Anderson to the inside. Clark, the pass to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Clark. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Hart. 1:06 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Okafor's got his first points of the game. Here's Melton. Covered by Redick. Melton passes to Clark. Redick with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 17. Pops it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Melton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Reddick. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Melton. Great D that time from Reddick. Favors dishes to Jackson. Jones for 3. The putback can't get it to fall. And so it's New Orleans out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pelicans leading by 17. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Hart is out there with Holiday, and it's Hayes in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Stolen by Holiday. And they're moving it up. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. Valanciunas passes to Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Holiday dishes to Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Josh Hart. Now here's Ball. Williamson right side. Pass to Melly. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Morant surveying the D. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Brooks against Ball. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now here's Winslow. D right on him. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. Back to Winslow. Pass to Morant. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Ball. The 17-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace. Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Holiday. Now the pass to Ingram. Inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson with it. This is to Valanciunas. Pass to Brooks. To the left wing. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Down low. Back to Ball. From outside the arc, Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Derek Favors.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
It's Ingram on the wing.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Brooks against Ball. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Rebounded by Moore. Okafor, the pass to Melly. Over Jones. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard position. Sexton finds Thompson. Can't connect from short range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the dunk by Williamson. And tonight, a look at perhaps the future of the league, but it takes time, as you know, Steve, to build that.
You're right, Kevin. You got to start somewhere. A lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow, but I love what I'm seeing.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now Ball. Holiday left side. Good. Nice job down low.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Williamson. To the inside, and then Okafor slams it in.
Reading the defense like a book. Zion just taking what he sees in pick and rolls.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Passes it to Sexton. To the middle. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
And there's the pass to Windler. Down low, here's Drummond. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Sexton. Zion Williamson making his last shot. With the tip, Okafor grabs the miss. To the paint. They get it again. Ball, no good. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. They trail by 6. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Ball's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Now here's Drummond. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Redick for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Pelicans leading by 8. Now Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Porter dishes to Drummond. The shot's good.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jackson. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Can't let Drummond get established positioning. When he does, it forces you to compromise.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Redick for 3. Favors, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
From deep three-point range, and so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Jackson. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Favors is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. Garland, no good. Pelicans leading by 9.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, you know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside, Redick. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. And Love with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Love's got his first bucket in this one.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Love, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Left side, Love. And he makes good on the layup. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Pass to Okafor. Banked in off the glass. Okafor's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. On the wing, Porter. Thompson surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The drive by Williamson. And he gets the bucket. Williamson's got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Sexton. For 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Pass to Williamson. Ingram left side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond comes in for Porter. And it's Nance in for Thompson. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart.
Andre Drummond absorbs a ton of hits. Has the strength to finish through contact.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball, the pass to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Sexton with it. 5 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
So fast in the open court. I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a 13-point. And that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Tristan Thompson. He's out there with Andre Drummond. Colin Sexton is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
The putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 9 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Ball, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Love. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Garland with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Osman. No points in the game yet for him. Inside, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Ingram outside. The dish to Williamson. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Windler. Passes to Osman. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Holiday. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 8 points for him.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Here's Thompson. Knocked loose. Okafor with the steal. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. There's Ball with the 3. Windler with the rebound.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And here is Ball. He's got 8. Ingram outside. To the middle. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Garland with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. He gets it in there. Garland's got his first basket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside, Ball. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. Garland with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Ball. He's
oh, did you see that? There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Here's Windler. The offensive rebound, and Drummond is right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New Orleans leading by 11. Outside, Ball. scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Drummond kicks to Thompson. Over Williamson. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Drummond.
Not the first guy who comes to mind in the catch-and-shoot game. Thompson drills that one.
The kick out to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Out to the wing. Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got 14. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. And it's Drummond missing. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Williamson. And it's Hart in at the small forward. Williamson, the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
To the inside. Drummond in the post. Working on Hayes. And that one's good. Drummond. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them.
Terrific concentration and body control. Zion showing why he was chosen #1 overall.
That free throw good from Williamson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The open look here for Sexton. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Hart kicks to Hayes. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Nelly's checked in. That free throw good from Nance. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jackson dishes to Hayes. Outside for Jackson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Sexton kicks to Nance. The pass to Drummond. Doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Hart. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And it's Sexton penetrating. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Love. This one for three. No good. Shot missing. Pelicans leading by 12. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Sexton for three. They get it back, and Drummond is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that one falls for Jackson. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Windler the pass to Love for the three, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Frank Jackson. Ingram right side. Puts up a three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pelicans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to Ingram. From the arc. The shot misses. The wide open look for Love. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
Deep two from Williamson. Can't nail the jumper. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were. Friday night to you, sports fan. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. Down low, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson finds Morant. They get a hand on it. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And that one's good. Osman. And here are the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Takes it from 10. Here's Jackson. He dishes it to Morant. He kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Winslow. For the finish. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Winslow. And here's Morant. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Sexton on the wing. Pass to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson against Love. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Love right side. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Sexton against Brooks. Here's Osman. Outside, Sexton. And Winslow comes to help. Love kicks to Drummond. Back to Love. Takes a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Offensive rebound.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Morant passes to Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And that one's good. Drummond.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jackson goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Windler. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jones. Melton passes to Clark. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
And Porter. Here we go.
Yeah, look out.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Clark against Thompson. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Here's Melton. And it goes down 2 points. Melton's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. At the elbow, it's Thompson. The layup missed.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Trying to get open is Thompson. Nance, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
He had a nice open look right there. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in for Anderson. And Cleveland also making a change. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Here's Morant. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Now here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. 1:43 left in the first half of the game. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Morant against Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cleveland leading by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Memphis.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The open look here for Sexton. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 6, 5 seconds, separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded close. Valanciunas passes to Jackson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Sexton penetrating. Good on the shot. Sexton's got 9.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Here's Morant. No good on the last second attempt there. And okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what's your...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And here's Love from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got the first field goal of the second half for the Cavs. Sexton against Brooks. Pass to Morant. And it's sent back by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. Tries again. Love trying to break loose. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Looking to get back on track here. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Outside, Sexton. But they recover it. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland dishes to Nance. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Over the course of his young career, Larry Nance Jr. has certainly had some memorable dunks.
Morant against Thompson. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Thompson with the bucket.
Tristan Thompson not wasting any time having the ball in that situation to get 2.
Here's Anderson. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Nance.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. Cleveland also making some changes. Windler's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Sexton.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Here's Nance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
1:51 left in the third. Melton passes to Gutteridge. Now Anderson, covered by Nance. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's the break. Porter with it. Jones covering. Porter, no luck. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Gutteridge can't get it to go. And Thompson kicks to Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The pass to Windler. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. From deep. They get it back. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. To the paint. From about 19 feet, it's Clark with the rebound.
But he lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And the basket by Jones.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Anderson finds Jones. Back to Anderson. Pass to Clark. The shot from the low post is good.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Windler. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Drummond in at center. Morant kicks to Winslow. Morant looking around. And it's Memphis with another.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Feeds to Valanciunas. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Passes it to Valanciunas. It's Morant in the corner. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. Another shot. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Porter. Brooks misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Sexton dishes to Love. There's the 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Garland, he's checked in for Porter. Morant outside. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Love outside. Pass to Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
That one goes. Count it.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Sexton for 3. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Osman kicks to Garland. Inside. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Garland. And that's now 10 points for Andre Drummond. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Dishes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
And the pass to Love from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Morant against Sexton. It's Drummond, high post. Back to Sexton. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. There's Winslow trying to get open as Brooks. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Sexton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Osman. It's off. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.